hard with the sun behind everybody. All you do is get shadows.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name's Lloyd. I'm the president of the ARC Thrift Stores, and we are very, very excited to be in Longmont. We have, for a very long period of time, wanted to be in Longmont, and we have found the exact right location. And the store, I want to congratulate the employees. The store looks amazing. You guys have done a terrific job. It's a beautiful store. Give them a round of applause. I want to call out our store manager who's led the team, Ken, who is wearing camouflage shorts. And Barry, our district manager. And Eric, our vice president of stores, has the dubious privilege of working with me. This is the largest sales floor of any store in our company. We had our most successful soft opening in company history in our 51 years this past Monday. There are 100 Longmonters lined up outside, and again, we are just delighted to be here. This is my 14th year with ARC. Prior to ARC, I was a CFO with a company in Longmont, and so for me, it's a real privilege to be able to return to Longmont, because Longmont is just a wonderful city, and we very much appreciate being here. So let's give the city a round of applause. We are joined by a lot of our wonderful supporters. I think we have the entire Longmont Chamber of Commerce join us. Raise your hands. We have members of Longmont's police department and fire department join us. Give them a round of applause. We are delighted to have the former police chief for Aurora and Fort Collins here with us, Derek. Give him a round of applause. We have the ACL of Boulder, which is one of the 15 ARCs that we support across Colorado. We have board members joining us. We have Lizzie, who is one of our very favorite ambassadors, join us. Lizzie is very shy. We're trying to break her out of the show. So, and you'll note that her picture appears on the front entrance. I'll have you know that my picture doesn't appear on any front entrance. But we're delighted to have Lizzie join us. The president of our marketing firm is here, Lori Jones. Give her a round of applause. And we're delighted to have Bea Sartorius join us. Her husband, Kit, created the ARCI and our advertising campaign over a decade ago that really has created a lot of our success as a company. So give Bea a round of applause. For those of you who are new to ARC, again, ARC is a 51-year-old nonprofit. Our primary mission is to operate nonprofit thrift stores, collect donations from the public, resell them, and the net proceeds support 15 advocacy programs across the state, from Fort Collins to Pueblo and on the western slope. And in turn, these wonderful advocates help people with intellectual disabilities like Down syndrome, like autism, like cerebral palsy, find jobs, housing, medical services in schools. Over 10,000 individuals and families with intellectual disabilities, including my own son, Kennedy, who is 15 and is a freshman in high school. And Kennedy has Down syndrome. And he is getting used to his new high school. I would say academics is not his big thing in life. I would say his big thing in life right now is teenage girls. But he is a wonderful addition to our family, and he has become famous because he will often randomly propose to girls in the hallway at his high school. And they're trying to work with him on that. And he does the whole thing. He gets down on his knees, he grabs their hand, and he offers them a very, romantic proposal, which my wife reminds me that I didn't necessarily pull off like he does. But he is a wonderful addition to our family, and people with intellectual disabilities are big contributors to their communities, to their families, to their places of work, to their schools, and they contribute a lot to our state, a lot to our country, and one of our primary missions is to create awareness around that. We're doing an economic impact study with the University of Denver that will show that the ARCs of Colorado have had a $500 million impact on the state of Colorado or more during my tenure. We're also going to be doing a documentary on our employees with disabilities with a film group from CSU Denver that will be submitted to Rocky Mountain PBS. So we're very proud of the work that we get to do and the support that we get from the community. I'm now going to ask Chris Milgevre to come up and say a few words from the chamber. And it was a real pleasure to meet him. I am also a big supporter of the liquor industry. And he has a wonderful liquor store here in Longmont, and it's just a pleasure to have you join us.
All right. You guys ready for this? Ooh. Impressive, isn't it? Oh yeah. Yes. So, Lloyd, Ken, and your entire staff, retail's tough. I know this. I own a retail business. I know what it takes to run a retail business, and there's a lot of players that we have to come together and work really hard to make something special. This is an awesome thing to celebrate. You're now part of our family, and that's what we like to refer the chamber to. I mean, we're a family of over 750 members, but that's 750 businesses. But think about that. Then we have all the employees that work for these businesses. So, welcome to our family. And on behalf of the board of directors, the staff, our highly engaged ambassadors, we welcome you to the community. So.
It's a real privilege to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank
We're now going to do the ribbon cutting thing, and they're going to dramatically unveil the ribbon. And he was checking it to make sure it said the right retailer, right? So why don't we roll that out? Lizzie, you come up and help cut the ribbon, and Chris and Eric, our vice president, come up. You get to cut the ribbon with these guys.
So all right, everyone
Going up
assemble
there.
behind the ribbon. And
Chris,
then
going
Lizzie,
up.
can you get on this side?
Where are we cutting this?
You can be on this side. There we go.
Other side.
Going
Chris, I'm gonna let Eric do this one
Okay.
with Chris. And then Arky's gonna come up too. Lizzie, Eric's gonna help you.
Do you want to get in there?
Yeah, I'll get in. I'll get in there.
All right, friends, we want to make it a nice full photo. Don't be afraid of the ribbon. I promise it won't bite. Come on, let's do it.
Cool. Yes, get over a little more there, guys.
There you go. Nice full photo. Keep coming in. Find your window. There we go. There's lots of room right in front of the bird. No one wants to be here.
Come over here more.
There we go. Fill in the gaps. Beautiful.
Oh, we haven't started.
Yeah, she's right. She's got this. All right. So all eyes up here. Big smiles. Official grand opening. Woo woo. All right. So now we're going to actually do the cut. So I will count to 3. The ribbon wranglers will pull the ribbon. Surprise, it's Velcro. We also like to reduce and reuse. So on 3, you guys will actually open up the scissors. So you want one hand on top, one hand on bottom. If you can literally open the scissors. Yep, great. Because they're going to pull it and then it's going to cut. Because it's like magic. So yeah, put one hand on top, one hand on bottom. Just make sure her thumb isn't in between that. It'll pinch her if you close the scissors, okay? Okay, so on 3, we're gonna pull the ribbon, you're gonna close the scissors, maintaining eye contact. All right, excellent. And big smiles.